We should have known.
Wow.
Something's wrong.
Wow. Seedance 2.0 is now available on Venice. The world's best video generation model can now be used anonymously on the Venice interface. We have Seedance text to video, where you just enter in a prompt, select a duration, and send off. Here we go. We have a nice steaming cup of coffee, triple espresso. See that detail in there? See the smoke? Great physics here in Seedance 2.0. And I know this might not look like too impressive of a shot, but you got to see the steam coming off that coffee cup. That is just unheard of with AI generation models. So there's even look at the detail of that cup of coffee. You can tell a sip has already been taken. Seedance 2.0 is a very impressive generation model. And now before we move into the image to video model, let's shoot off one more cinematic prompt. This will be a landscape shot. While that's generating, I invite you to take a look at the venice.ai blog post on Seedance 2.0. You can learn more about Seedance, and there are tips on how to optimally generate your videos, from how to use the native audio generation in Seedance 2, as well as taking advantage of the physics and motion. Look at that water ripple, just like we saw the coffee steam. Really incredible work here. This is the audio here. In sync. Shadow back there. And there are some prompting tips here. The most effective prompt has a subject, action, camera, style, and constraints. Like several other models out now, camera language is also important. You can see here we have camera movement, speeding up, and climbing and following this tower. Looks like a drone shot. Incredible. And then we can use audio keywords to get effects that we want to hear inside the video, as well as experiment with intensity and multi-shot sequences that maintain character consistency. So here we have our character looking out the bus window. A little time passes. She exits the bus. She looks at her childhood home and runs. Beautiful. And finally, you can find some quick start templates. Check all that out at venice.ai/blog. So here we go. We have our coastal landscape shot. Very epic. So next, we're going to explore the image to video models. And we're going to start with just the basic image to video, and we're going to need a start frame. So in order to do that, I'm going to switch over to just a pure image generation model. I'll choose Nano Banana 2. I will paste in a prompt of a dancer in a flowing white dress. I'll make sure we head this into 16:9. We'll do 2 variants here, and we'll shoot that off. And then the result we like is going to be the first frame that Seedance is going to reference in our image to video generation. So here we have our ballerina. I'll go ahead and take this one. We'll create video from it, and I'll paste in our prompt and choose Seedance 2.0 image to video. You'll notice this is a multi-shot prompt. We first have a wide shot, then we're going to have a close-up, then we're going to have a medium shot. Now let's shoot that off. And now we have our image to video generation. Wide shot. Close up. Look at that lighting. Medium shot. Tracking back. Fade out. Beautiful. Wow. Finally, let's play around with the R2V, reference to video. And what we're going to need here is to attach an image. So I'll attach this picture of a woman, as well as a sci-fi looking chamber. And we'll say the woman, and we tag reference image 1, walks through the rear door of reference image 2, and approaches the camera as the camera tracks forward along the floor. Close up of the woman's face as she stops and looks around. Medium shot, suddenly the whole building explodes and she runs. And then I'll put in the beginning, we got a cinematic and suspenseful science fiction. Now I can click this enhancement button, which when you're writing your prompts by hand, I recommend doing. But you'll notice we might lose our tags. So what I will do here is add element 2 here, image 2 tag here, the walled chamber, close-up profile shot of a woman with reddish brown hair, pulled back, and we'll tag element 1. And now we just have much more descriptions. And you can see this description is of her. Now we even got some dialogue in here. Great. We'll make sure that gets a full 15 seconds to explore the space. 332 credits. We're using Seedance 2.0 reference to video. This is not fast. This is the full quality. And we've got 2 reference images attached. Here we go. Okay, so sometimes the copyright detection thinks that you are using a copyrighted image. So I'm actually going to change out the reference image of our main character. And I'm actually just going to use a ballerina here. So I'll save that and we'll let that go again. And we'll hope we can get past the censor. And that content filter is not from Venice. That is from the actual provider of the model. That is from ByteDance, the company of Seedance. But it looks like we got through it. Cool. And if you hit that, honestly, it doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. It's just because of the content filter. Okay, let's take a look. And you can already tell she's in that same chamber from that reference image here.
We should have known.
Wow.
Something's wrong.
Wow. It's an action movie. Incredible. So there you have it. Seedance 2.0 now available on Venice. Remember, all of your generations here are anonymized. So as long as you're not including any personal data in there, the model does not know it's coming from you. And this pretty much goes for all the video models provided by Venice. So if they're not completely private to begin with. Reminder to check out this blog post for tips and show us what you're working on. Join the Venice Discord. See you there. Happy creating.